Don't make jest of my scarf. Don't do that. Don't do that. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for clicking the link. Hi guys, my name is Toluwakemi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click on the like button. Please drop a comment in the comment section. See, leave my scarf. All right, so today what I want to talk to you about today is a part one of a video that I want to talk to you about, and the part two will be dropped not immediately, and there is the reason why. The reason why is because I want you to help me so that I'll be able to make a good part two of the video. All right, so this is what this video is about. I want to talk to you about 12 decisions I made in 2022. Okay, so you know the way you want to make a decision and you're like, my life. Hope my life will not scatter. Okay, so I want to talk to you about how I'm not going to tell you how I cracked my 2022. Join my masterclass for that. I'm going to be doing that in my masterclass. Though I think I will be doing it in this video, but I will try. But I want you to know that I have a masterclass coming up by the grace of God in December, a 3 days masterclass coming up. I'm talking about how to crack your 2023. I want to teach you how I cracked my 2022 and how I was able to live my best life in 2022 and how you can be able to live your best life come 2023. So I will be sharing with you 12 amazing decisions I made in 2022 that really helped me. See, I'm doing this from my head, from my mind. I don't have anything written down. I don't have a book to teach me anything, to guide me. I just want to do this from my heart, the way it flows. All right, so you need to understand that when we started 2022, so one of the most amazing thing I did in 2022 was I prepared for 2022. I didn't just enter 2022 with a let us come and we'll just live life. No, I didn't enter into my 2022 with a let's just come and live life. I'm going to be talking later on about the lessons I learned in 2022. So stay true for that. Stay glued here for that. I will release that subsequently, maybe in 2023 or so. But for now, let's talk about the 12 decisions I made in 2022 that changed my life. Now, the first thing you need to understand, I've said it, is that I prepared for 2022. I did not enter 2022 without a plan. And my plan was actually no plan. That's funny, but it's not like I had a step-by-step plan. No, I didn't. But I came into 2022 with a knowing in my heart that I was going to have a beautiful year. I was going to have an amazing year. How I was going to do it, I didn't know. But I had this first commitment that I was going to, I already made that resolution in my mind that I was going to have an amazing year. So I prepared for it. One of the ways I prepared for it was I told myself I would grow intentionally and I would live life intentionally. These two words were very, very important to me. If you enter my bedroom, you are going to see it on my bedroom wall. If I surrounded myself with this. Now, in January, what was the first decision I made in January that changed my year? In January, I decided that, not even me deciding, I had a knowing in my heart in December 2021 that come 2022, I was going to stay in Abeokuta. And I was not going to go to Lagos because I was serving then. I was serving in Abia State then. So the first decision I made was to say, I'm going to be staying in Abeokuta for the next 1 year after my NYSC. And I was not going to get the job. This was not easy. And I don't advise everybody to make this kind of decision because it was not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. But that decision was for me I did it for me, and it changed my life. Understand that these decisions were just my own decisions though. So I'm not trying to tell you to also do the same thing, but I'm trying to tell you what I did. So that was the first decision I made. And in February, the second decision I made in February was to tell myself that I needed to grow. So I made a decision in February. I said, I'm going to grow. I'm going to talk to my parents when I get home about this decision I have made in January, and I'm going to see how it will go. And in that February, I was to travel home from Abia State to Abeokuta for my mom's retirement, which I did. And that takes me to March. So when I got home in March, I had the most amazing time with my family. They've not seen me in over I think in 10 months. That was for the first time they were seeing me in 10 months or 11 months. I think 10 months. I left home May 18. I left home May 16, 2021. And I came back home March 5th or 6th, right? And, it was amazing. Sat down with my parents. I talked to my parents. It was not easy, but we scaled through it. And I think that was the decision I made in March. Now, April. So in March, I decided that the decision I made in March that changed my life actually was that I said immediately after my passing out in April, I decided that I was not going to wait 1 week or even 2 days. I decided that immediately I collect my certificates April 28th. I decided that 29th I must leave Abia State. What was going through my mind? Obviously, I was crazy. And that was it, in March. I decided that was what I was going to do in April. Then April came, and passing out, last alawi, all the beautiful stuff, friends and family. And I remember saying, yo, I am leaving tomorrow. I'm traveling tomorrow. And people were like, are you okay? Why? It's just 29 now. Why not just stay around? We just finished now. Hang out. This. I said, see, whatever we are going to hang out, let it be before our POP. I'm not staying. Immediately, I am leaving. Which I did. We finished April 28th. April 29th, I packed my load. I got to Ibadan April 29th. And then April 30th, I got to Abeokuta. Now, what was the first decision I made in May 2022 when I got here? I decided that I was not going to stay in Abeokuta in the month of May. Yeah. So, this was me in April making a decision now. So, I decided in April that in May, I'm not going to be staying in Abeokuta. I'm going to be going to Ife. I graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University. And that was what I did. Immediately I got back. See, I'm very crazy actually. And I'm so grateful for my parents, for my mom and for my dad. Even though sometimes they don't understand me, I just appreciate the fact that they just I don't even know how to put it. And I remember getting home and saying, I am leaving for Ife immediately. Okay. And that was what I did in May. Immediately I got back, I packed my bags, and I went to Ife. So I spent May 2022 in Ife. And funny enough, May was my birthday, May 11th. I clocked 26, and I had the most amazing time. I loved my hair, I loved my makeup, I loved how good and great I looked. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. I loved it I loved it so much. And then for my birthday, I made another decision. I knew for my birthday that the age 26 was going to be an age where I'm going to be doing a lot. As at then, I didn't know what I would be doing, but I just knew that I would be doing a lot. I knew it was a year of doings for me. So I made a decision. I said, starting from May, all through the months in all through the months leading to my next birthday in 2023, I would always go for a public event. So that was one of the things I told myself. I said, I'm going to go every month for a public event all through to my next birthday. I told myself that I would network, I would make friends, and all those beautiful stuff. So I was just saying that to ginger myself. So that was the decision I made in May. And then the decision, then going into um, June. Then in the month of June, I decided that, okay, you've had your fun in this Ife, it's time to go home. So I said, before I go home, two things I would do is I would speak with Papa. Papa is somebody that raised me in school. It was one that coached me, that mentored me in school. Papa, I said I'll speak with Papa, I'll spend a day with Papa. And I would go to the agreement line of GLT. I attended GLT church in Ife. I'll go to the agreement line in GLT church. I'll stay on the agreement line and I will seek God's face at the agreement line, which I did. That decision changed my life. I remember when I was on the agreement line, one thing I said was, God, hold my hands through this age. I remember that was the prayer I prayed. And when Pastor laid hands on me, Pastor said, as you have said to the ears of the Lord, Kiniko, go. And our pastor prayed for us, and I said, Amen, and I came. Then something beautiful happened. I left Ife. I came to Abeokuta, and immediately I got to Abeokuta, two things happened to me. So I said, I told myself in May that I would always go for events. So the first thing I did was I attended this Lady with Balls ladies hangout. I attended the hangout. The second thing I did was I attended this Ogun State Business Summit, where my life took a turn. My life literally took a turn after I attended that event. I met this amazing young lady for the first time. She followed my WhatsApp status, and I met her for the first time. And she asked me a question. She said, how are you not depressed and anxious about finishing NYC? I literally don't know what I want to do next in my life. And that question she asked me, I sat down with her, I spoke with her. I was just, I love to talk actually. So I talked with her, I encouraged her in the Lord. And that day, in the night, around some few minutes to 11 o'clock, my dad asked me, how was your day? And I told my dad how my day went, how I spoke with this lady. And my dad said something. He said, I know you can help more people. There are more people that will be feeling like this too. You can help them. And that statement my dad made changed the course of my life again. So that day I couldn't sleep. I spoke with my friend, one of my best friends. I spoke with Trilope Oga, and she told me, she said, baby girl, I'm also in this situation, but I'm trusting God. And she said, what if there are people that don't know how to trust God? And she totally literally encouraged me in the Lord. And I started. And amazingly enough, July 9th, 2022, I launched the NYC boardroom. I kid you not. I launched the NYC boardroom. And in July, I attended an event at the Bunker Abeokuta. And that event, expanded my mind again. And through that event, I said, I can also host an event in the Bunker, which I did by the grace of God. July 31st, I hosted the first offline event of the NYC boardroom at the Bunker Abeokuta. Amazing. Then August came, and August 5th, somebody got into a conversation with me through my WhatsApp status, and I had this. That was when I was studying about Elizabeth and Mary, and I realized that Elizabeth and Mary, there was this thing about Elizabeth and Mary, that when Elizabeth heard the voice of Mary, the baby in Elizabeth leaped. And it just showed me that, there's something in you that hears something. Like, let's not start the sermon because it is a full sermon. If you want me to give you the sermon, drop a comment below. And then, that experience revolutionized my life, my mind. And that was also when Apostolos, this album by Pastor Emmanuel Iren, the senior pastor of Celebration Church International, that was when he released this album. And there was this particular song in that album. He said that, Holy Spirit, you and I will change the world. So I just had this leading in my heart to start a 21 days challenge, and sing songs, pick songs, select songs, and pray with these songs for 30 minutes every day. I went live on Instagram, by the way. I did this, and that was the start of something amazing in my life again. Proud to then, in between June, July, August, I read this particular book, I Am Married by DDK. And from that book, I've been learning a lot of things. And August was that month that I experienced everything I read in that book. See, I don't even know how to put this. You can see that I'm taking you through every month. It is possible to crack your year. And then in August, that month in August, I had amazing time. My life was changed. Prior to this time, I had joined the Visionary Compass Acceleration Program by DDK. I was already getting coached and mentored by DDK. To get into that course, self-paced is 1.2 million naira. Group coaching is like 2 point something million naira. And yeah, I got in, and it was doing amazingly well. And then September came, and that's the thing about Ember month for me, is that my schedule gets crazy. Like, I knew my schedule was going to be crazy, but I never knew it was going to be this crazy. And then I've been at home. I wasn't traveling. I was just at home all through April, all through June, July, August, right? And then September came and everything changed, and I literally had to travel every month. So September came, and in the month of September, I paid. See, the things that I've paid for in this year alone, I paid for a retreat. I paid to attend the retreat by Pastor Funke Obaje, and that retreat changed my life. Like, literally every month changed my life. And that retreat changed my life. That retreat was the second time I got the idea of how to crack your new year. That was when I got it, and I began in September. I came back super charged, super pumped. And then something amazing happened in September. I went for this conference by Just Right, and I saw the way they did it, and I met amazing people. Like, see, there are people in this world though. You are not me. You are not even started meeting people. I met amazing people. Like, I remember getting home and just telling my mom that, Mommy, if you see this, if you see, my mom was just, and I loved how my mom just allowed me express myself that day. In September, right? And then in September, I started the TOL YouTubers community. I just had this thing in my heart. I wanted to help people who have been wanting to start a YouTube channel. And by the grace of God, as at when I'm talking to you right now, I've been able to help more than 15 people start this amazing YouTube journey. Like, people who have been procrastinating, people who have helped them come out of their shell, come out of that come out and just embrace being a YouTuber. And again, September and October came, right? And this amazing thing happened in October. Prior to this time, as a result of the challenge I did in August, I was already having this inclination about cracking the year. I was already getting all these beautiful insights, and then sometimes I would be in 2022 and I'm experiencing 2023, I'm experiencing 2024, and my journal is, let's stay focused. And then in October 2022, I traveled to Ibadan, and I went and I attended this amazing program by DDK, Kingdom Global Alliance, and she was talking about, she was sharing amazing things, talking about 2023 and all these beautiful stuffs. And then something beautiful happened again, right? In October, I attended that. My October was amazing. I felt sick though for a week in October. October was amazing, and I had an amazing time. And that decision to travel to Ibadan was a very, very good decision. To travel to Ibadan, I got to Ibadan. I saw DDK. You know, there was just this thing that he did to my heart. It did something to my heart that really, really helped my mind. It did it to my heart, and I was so grateful. I was so happy about it. And then November came, and I got to meet and hug DDK. Oh my god, that was the best decision ever. See, I'm not going to lie to you. I made amazing decisions in the year 2022, and I am so grateful for it. And then, in December, I have also decided to host a hangout, a get together hangout in December. I'm also traveling to Lagos in December for the Warrior Woman Conference. And then, by the grace of God, in December, I will be traveling to Ife, traveling to Ibadan, traveling, and then I'll come back home, and then I will host the amazing session, right? I'm not going to lie to you. Me, just brought light. Me, as at 2021, I dread making decisions. I remember one of the decisions I made in 2021 that really, really tinted my heart, that really, really broke my heart. I felt like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Like, it was so painful because I made that decision. I made a wrong decision, and I remember crying, weeping, being anxious. And to now see myself now in 2022, oh my god, I'm so grateful. I am so better. Like, I literally kind of like, I'm literally so, it's so amazing to be able to make decisions and to be able to make good decisions. So this is what I want to do in the part 2 of this video. I want to teach you practical ways how to make good decisions in your life. I want to teach you. I feel like you need to learn it. I feel like you need to understand it. How to make practical decisions, how to make thoughtful decisions for your life, because decisions are very, very important. Decisions can make or mar your life. See how I'm telling you every month that decision, I tell you in January this decision changed my life, then in February it changed my life. So you're like, how many times my life won't change self? And that's the most amazing thing about making good decisions. Decisions can change your life. So talk to me. What are your fears when it comes to making a decision? Drop it in the comment section. I want to read them so as to be able to tackle them and to be able to make a robust, analytical, thoughtful, intentional video for you to teach you how to make right decisions, because 2023 is coming and you need to make good decisions all through the month. So I'm going to be doing that. And then in closing, I'm going to say this: make sure you are part of the 100 people that will be in the How to Crack Your New Year webinar, masterclass, whatever it's going to be called. Make sure you are part of those people. The early bird payment is 1,500. There's a payment of 2,500. There's a payment of 3,500, and there's a payment of 5,000 naira. make sure you are able to catch up. Make sure you catch up. Make sure you catch up. I am rooting for you. I am happy for you. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your journey. I'm grateful for the gift of you. And yeah, 2023, let us shine our light so bright. Let's shine and let's be the better version of ourselves come 2023. I look forward to having an amazing time with you. And if you feel like you would love to talk to me, please, my link is in the description box below. Feel free to talk to me in my DM. I look forward to hanging out with you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Like, come your way next time. Same place. Please subscribe. Like this video. Drop a comment. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.